Scott Davis in goal. It's a back four of Adam Buxton, Richie Sutton, Stephen McNulty and Liam Ridehouse. In midfield, a couple of changes. Lionel Cole and Josh Ginnelly will flank out wide, with Ollie Norburn and Jeff Hughes in the centre. As Dave touched on, probably two of the most attacking players in the side, but inside them, Norburn and Jeff Hughes, two of the most technically astute midfielders that Rovers have in the ranks. And up front, of course, James Norwood and Andy Cook. 46 goals between them in 46 league games here in the National League. Checks his timepiece, and Ollie Norburn will get us underway in this semi-final at Prenton Park, and the noise instantly erupts as Jeff Hughes sends a long ball forward, which has been headed away by Dave Winfield. Liam Ridehouse in the first battle over there on the left-hand side. He wins that said battle, and Ebbsfleet win themselves a throw-in. But that's what it's about today as well, Dave. Make sure you win your individual battles first. The longer the game goes on, the more settled Ebbsfleet will get. More confidence will ensue. Here's Liam Ridehouse's ball in towards the back post. Cook's arriving! It had to be put behind by Nathan Ashmore, I think.
That is a corner. He's given a goal kick. Keep it, that's better.
There
He's changed his mind, Phil.
I think the linesman changed it for him, but Ashmore throw in to Ebbsfleet. Connors, the fullback, might have a longish throw here because there's no one within 10 yards of him, which would indicate he can fling this ball. And then he flings it almost towards the penalty spot. Kedwell was there. It's been cleared away by Ridehouse. Cole helps it on. Norwood likewise up towards Andy Cook. Rovers could make something of this here. They have made something of it. James Norwood through on goal. Right edge of the penalty area, waiting for support. Norwood goes for goal. Off the line by a combination of Laurie Wilson and Nathan Ashmore, the goalkeeper. I think it was more defending, but in the end it's gone behind for an Ebbsfleet throw-in. But not a lot of footballers drop down leagues to play for sides. Shot coming in from the edge of the box, just wide.
We've got two on the edge, Ginnelly there, and who's the other lad? Norburn.
Yep.
They allowed that to bounce and let them have a free shot on target. Scotty wasn't there, he was in.
Corey Whiteley as well.
We can't gift them that would have been, Phil. We had the men there, they just weren't picking up, they switched off.
Tries to head it away, but it comes off the back of Corey Whiteley, lands for Ridehouse. Ridehouse sends it forward. Lionel Cole looking to get onto the second ball. It's been won by Jack Powell though. Jack Powell for Jack Connors. Infield it goes for Dean Rance. Rance gets it back to Winfield. Winfield goes long towards Corey Whiteley. Whiteley with an excellent touch out to the right hand side when he's found Dean Rance. Is it? Cross coming in towards the penalty area. There's a head on goal. It's a fabulous goal as well. It's Luke Coulson who's met it, maybe 14 yards out. Delivery was brilliant, header was brilliant, defending was questionable, and Scott Davis was left in no man's land. The ball nestles in the back of the net, and Ebbsfleet lead on the road in the playoffs.
Quality cross, 25 yards out, inside the 18-yard box, skimmed it beautiful in the top corner. That ball was played to the forwards, and they were like 5 to 10 yards off our centre-half. He brought it down, he fed it out to the right winger, he had time to pick his cross, so all over the pitch we weren't tight.
And cleared away by Jack Connors. Kedwell will flick the header on. Now Luke Coulson's going to get there, by the way. Here is Luke Coulson, he's up against Richie Sutton. Buxton comes back to help out and puts in a good challenge, but they're getting stretched there, Dave.
Yeah, the one ball to the halfway line, he's backed off from 5 or 6 yards.
There's a quick throw, and sorry Dave, it's been intercepted. Corey Whiteley on the volley.
5 or 6 yards off from on the halfway line. He's guided the header down, and the fella's made a run on down the left touchline, and he's found him. Good 1, 2, 3 passes, and they were in. At the moment, how long's gone? Half an hour. We didn't expect it to be easy. We thought they'd be tired, etc. They've been first to the ball, they've won the headers, they've done the jobs. We haven't. Yeah. Once we step it up just a touch, 15-20%, I'm sure we'll create more chances.
Well, here's them creating chances now again down the right hand side. Cross comes in, Davis spills it, and Danny Kedwell has missed a rebound from 4 or 5 yards out. He had to improvise. It was sort of a backheeled flick. It's gone wide, but Ebbsfleet could have very easily been 2-0 up.
10 yards outside our box, right hand side, 1-2, ball in the box, Scotty spilled it, could have been 2-0. Good play again, you know, they are sort of spreading us out, aren't they? Using the space well, we're giving them too much time.
To the naked eye, it's not obvious at the minute. Here's Jeff Hughes. Out to the right for Giannelli. Now he's got time and space to get a cross in. He runs towards the edge of the box. Chance to get a cross in now. Giannelli fires it in. Back post. Andy Cook. Norwood off the line. Lionel Cole blocked again. Andy Cook with another chance over the crossbar. Into the cop end it goes. Irishman controls it. Plays it infield. Powell round the corner. Looking towards Coulson. Coulson flicked it on, but he's found only Jeff Hughes. Hughes forward to Lionel Cole. There's a man on him straight away. Lovely from Jeff Hughes. Ridehouse, one touch. Now can he get it out to Norwood on the left-hand side? James Norwood with a real chance. Norwood, equalising goal for Tranmere Rovers. Tranmere 1, Ebbsfleet 1. James Norwood to the double.
And the ball centred at the pitch. Usually a little bit of class, a 1-2. First time we've had Ridehouse down the left. What a cross. Norwood into the net. Great goal. 4-5. The best bit of passage we've done so far. We've hit the target. We've scored.
There's Giannelli now, right edge of the penalty. Went for a shot out the blue. It's a fine save.
And it was deflected. Great shot, driven on the half volley. Grass cutter. It's here, Kookie. And it was just creeping in. Get on with this short one.
He has taken it short as well, and he might have found Buxton, who thought he was fouled, but now he'll have to get back up and get back in, because here's Miles Weston. Miles Weston on the ball, left-hand side. He's got Corey Whiteley just ahead of him, if he can find him. Still Miles Weston on the ball. He's being tackled though by Giannelli. Good tackle, and then Norburn brings it away to that. A hand in the face of Ollie Norburn. It will be a free kick to Rovers. Corey Whiteley trying to get the better of Jeff Hughes and Liam Ridehouse. Loses out. Now here's the fullback again, Laurie Wilson. Oh, it's been given away. There's a chance now for Miles Weston on an open goal. And Miles Weston has put it in. It's an absolute gift from Scott Davis. He comes to the edge of the penalty area. He didn't make a good enough connection. The ball then skewed right across to the far side of the penalty area. It could have landed anywhere, but it landed at the feet of the substitute Miles Weston, who had the simple task of rolling it into an empty net. 2-1 Ebbsfleet on 50 minutes.
What did we say? And it goes through football, through all types of football, about mistakes, concentration. It was either Richie Sutton passing it back to him, or Scotty coming and cleaning. He's hit it right against the fella. But you've got to make your mind up early. I think that's what that was about. The first goal was a good goal. That was a gifted. Not doing the simple things.
Here come Rovers with Giannelli. Lines up a shot, takes a deflection along the way. It's blocked and then up towards the halfway line. Whiteley trying to find Weston again, but Norburn gets it down and finds Buxton. Bucko goes all the way back to Scotty Davis. Davis this time goes right through the ball towards Cook, who flicks it on towards Norwood. Now won back by Giannelli and Norburn. Giannelli goes by his man, chance for a shot. Giannelli! Oh, pick that out! Pick that out, Josh Giannelli! Nathan Ashmore flat on the pitch. 2-2, and a fabulous strike from the youngster on loan.
What a fantastic shot. Went by the fullback again. It's the second time he's done it in this half. He should have been doing it more. We've got to feed him. The left back looks the weak link to me. Right across the keeper. Fantastic finish.
It's got Kedwell in there, Weston's in there, Corey Whiteley's in there. So too the big centre half, Kenny Clark. In it goes, headed away by Buxton. Cookie, lovely touch, releases Norwood. Now there's pace from Ollie Norburn on the far side. Can he find him? It's Ollie Norburn. Chance for 3-2 Rovers. And the goalkeeper's made a fine save. Norburn wants a penalty. I'm not quite sure what for, Dave. In by Liam Ridehouse again. In it goes again towards Norwood. Cook's arriving. It's gone just wide of the post. It was a terrific header from the former Barrow man. Cookie leaves it for Norburn. Now Lionel Cole, he's got support arriving in the shape of Liam Ridehouse. Here is Liam Ridehouse. Holds on to play. Gives it to Norburn. Norburn, Cole, trying to play close, technical football, which they're doing well at the moment. Norburn, lovely reverse ball, finds Norwood. Can he hit it first time? Norwood saved. Chance at the back post, off the line from Jack Connor.
What a move. See, a little bit patient, 2-3 passes here. It wouldn't. Well done.
Oh, Buxton's
Go
done
on,
well.
Buxton.
He's in the penalty area. It's been
Done
cleared
great
away.
though. Won it on the edge of the 18-yard box. Sucked 2 players on. Overdone it a bit.
Stoke City on the verge of relegation, of course. They played Crystal Palace this afternoon. There's almost a eerie silence around Prenton Park at the moment. Cook's on the edge of the penalty area. Will it break for Jay Harris? It won't, but it could break still for Norwood. Left edge of the penalty area. James Norwood gets it onto his right foot. Then his left foot shot at goal. And it goes wide of the mark, and it'll be a goal kick.
It would have been a crack in that. If he was in his left foot from the right side, that would have drifted in, but he's coming from the left side, and it's going out, 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 just past the post. Great effort, good piece of skill.
We don't like over the bar, and we don't like at the wall. That is what we do like! That is exactly what we do like! James Norwood over the wall, under the crossbar. Nathan Ashmore dejected on the floor.
I said what we don't like, but what we do like is, what a goal! Top left-hand corner, keeper got his little sausage finger, come gloves to it, but it went in the net.
Any which way but loose. Doesn't matter how you get there, just get there, and I'm sure you all will. We'll be commentating to no one next week. Forward goes Norwood, holds on to it. Clever play from Norwood. He can be a very clever player when he wants to be. Larnell Cole, back to the fullback Liam Ridehouse. James Norwood, Cole, Ridehouse, Jeff Hughes. It is easy when you do it like this.
But it's simple, they're finding it hard because the tide, the ball doing the work was what I said.
Here's Larnell Cole, could well and truly finish it. Oh, and how has Larnell Cole well and truly finished this game off? 25 yards and more, and the goalkeeper was a statue. He was stood still as that ball nestled on the postage stamp.
That's the first 2 times in the last half this half we've hit the target, and the keeper has just watched it. Terrible goalkeeping, fantastic play, simple passing, 4, 5, 6 passes, waited and waited for the opportunity. He gets it on the edge of the box, Cole, and he smashes it. Great goal, 4-2.
Here's Marvin McCoy, and if you do give them something, by the way, I'm sending Dave Higgins after you. In this mood, he'll kill anyone. Here's Norwood. Norwood, lovely turn. Get it through. Norwood's through. This will be Cairns. James Norwood for a hat-trick. It's blocked off. Cook still there. Cleared away.
What great defending
Jay
that
Harris
was.
wins it back now. There's a scrap in the penalty area. Jay Harris. I think it's number 5, Dave Winfield, the captain. Dave Higgins says bye-bye. We can confirm Wembley. Andy Cook down the right-hand side into the inside of McCoy, but it rolls through to Nathan Ashmore. Referee coming over towards the tunnel end. I think he's going to blow on this kick, Dave.
Possibly. Didn't we make things hard for ourselves? Was on ball.
Oh, thought that was it then. It's a free kick for handball. Was just about to give out the cheer. There it is! There it is! Final whistle goes on the 47th game of the season. And Rovers are quite simply London bound again, Dave.
Fantastic performance. We gritted it out. We put on with all the tactics, but at the end of the day, there's always goals for us, and what goals they were. Free kick, Cole, and Norwood's free kick. Brilliant goals. Fitting that them 2 goals will see us through to Wembley. One game from achieving what we set off for.